Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Okay. So I have game sound, but I don't know if my audio is coming through.
Turret plating will fall.
Hello, hello. It looks like audio is coming through VMix now. It does seem like audio is in VMix now. Pretty close though. It looks like the scuffle might be breaking out. There's CLG trying to get in there. Alright, so CLG looking in. So hello and welcome everybody. Apologies for the miss of 2 drakes and almost 14 minutes of gameplay, but thankfully if you all are home, actually no first blood yet. So it's been a pretty fun one between the two sides. IMTA though are looking for the Rift Herald to see if they can indeed nab it. Been very objective focused so far this game, but IMT will be able to take down this Herald no problem. And we'll see if they can in fact get a tower, which is actually currently up about 1,000 gold. But CLG still running the CLG comps. So as though looking to spot out Fraggus here on the red buff, not going to get him. In fact, Fraggus going to start fighting him instantly as the Gallia ready with the ulti, but needs to get in range. The zap happens though, and this is a level 10 KO. Altex down here as well. Fraggus maybe a bit of more than he could chew. True shot barrage! Just dodged out there by Fraggus, and Deus with the coverage is going to protect his jungler. Awfully bold there by Fraggus to get things going, but now in the mid, is it going to be first blood yet? Now onto Wind, ulti out of Acre. There's a good flash to get out from under the ulti as well of Braum. And no CC of course, but here comes the Jhin ulti. Wind going to channel it up, looking for Acre, not going to grab him as he gets out of the cone. And still on the hunt for the very first kill of this game are either CLG or IMT. IMT recovering from a loss yesterday, losing to Golden Guardians. CLG off of a win. Feeling pretty good about how things are going right now. And continuing to play, you know, their unique brand of League of Legends, which is really fun to see. You know, there's Jhin here for Wind is a pick that we don't really see at all. Saw Caitlyn yesterday from him as well. Deus back in the lineup and also back on tanks. And this Vi for Fraggus again, alongside this Galio, which this time is support instead of mid. It's just a really cool set of changes that CLG have made to play their own brand. And honestly, it looks pretty good. Immortals are putting up quite a lot of resistance right now, looking for the mid lane outer tower with the Rift Herald popped. And CLG going to be able to clear this wave out. Fraggus getting aggressive onto gate very quickly, but they're actually the same level, so Fraggus not feeling maybe as powerful as he was yesterday. But looking for the dragon here now as well. CLG certainly on the snowball for the Ocean Soul. And by Ocean Soul, I mean Mountain Soul. Dragon Soul is what I meant to say. Mountain it is. Gonna be nice for all these tanky champions here on CLG's side. They're gonna grab themselves this first Mountain. Ragnarok in. Stolen Dragon. Potluck able to grab it. Pops the Soraka. It's fine to murder as well because it ain't fine. That's first blood already. There's second blood to follow it. And the top half of CLG is good shockwave from Tuesdays. Not gonna net a kill, sadly. IMT finding the first and second blood finally. Over 17 minutes into the game, and someone has been slain. IMT though, keeping that snowball stopped. Will not be a quick Mountain Soul here for CLG. It will be IMT taking the mid outer tower instead. And things are starting to get potentially a bit out of hand here for CLG. The Ezreal's scaling up, the Kael's scaling up. Acre's feeling comfy here with the GLP on the Morgana. And gonna knock down maybe another tower here as well. CLG do not have time to respond to this. So there is gonna be the bottom outer over to Acre as well. And this gold is starting to get A little out of control. Ult here from Acre as well. Death's going to be locked up. He's going to be sprung on. Fraggus is here, but that's not enough to save the top laner. Just not tanky enough, and Fraggus goes in, and that is misguided, but trying to save his top laner or at least get a trade. Thankfully, Fraggus does get out. But IMT just racking up kills now. We had no kills for so long, and already 3 in about as many minutes. As IMT are up 4,000 gold. Stopping the Drake snowball. Looking to bounce back from Golden Guardians. Very swift TFing of them yesterday. But CLG, I know this is a comp that they feel comfortable in. CLG is certainly more of a mid to late game team here in Academy. And I guess in the LCS as well. But Wind down significantly in items. Goodness. Altec, again, like there's only been 3 kills in this game. But Altec already worth a bonus 150 gold. He's gone for the aggressive build here with the Trinity Force. Which is already done. Wind's Jin is going to have to do a lot of work here, and that Q did way too much damage. Solis is going to speed up Altec. There's ulti from Fraggus. Galio going to go in as well. Can they complete the combo? KL ulti though onto the Ezreal, but he gets taunted up. That's going to be a killer. Shutdown, very nice from CLG, as Deus going to let the ulti rock here. Behind the Jin ulti, 2-man knock up, 3 actions. Potluck also gets tagged, and Gate is going to go down as Soaz is trying to fight his way out. The taunt though is going to clip only 1, so it's a second kill now for CLG. And that's the team fighting CLG put together when they play these kind of comps. That's why they like them. There's a ton of engage buttons, ton of ways to just go and start a fight, and a lot of good 5v5 prowess. Fielder going to get picked off by Acre. Now the Ragnarocking Olaf's going to charge onto Tuesday, but that's misguided. Absolutely Tuesday able to get that kill. So is Audition out deep. He's going to kill everyone here. He's got the flash, he's got the double, looking for Tuesday, but not going to grab it just yet. And this KL, 303, 300 bonus gold as the bounty, and looking to take over. Goodness. Oh, and Tuesday. The wolves don't even crit anymore. How did you die? Well, at least they didn't give any gold over, but that just looks a bit silly, doesn't it? So is an AK going to mow down the mid-tier 2. 4 towers to 1 now is the lead for IMT, so despite CLG's good-looking fight, Soaz turns it back around and out 5,000 gold ahead for Immortals, who are looking to really push the pace of this game. They're on the Baron already. Phil's going to get zoned out completely, zapped by the Gunblade of this Kale. Gonna have to run, cannot fight 1v1 at all. 3-level difference. Fraggus here in the back, maybe can entertain a steal. Soaz kind of needs to be here on this Baron for damage purposes as well. So IMT gonna have to pull away from this objective. Has 2 CLG control wards in the back. It was far too dangerous to be staying. And CLG will hold on, but again, 5,000 gold deficit. They didn't get that 3rd Drake to potentially look for the quick soul. They'll still have another shot at soul point in 55 seconds, but you know, with 2 items, really not even close for anyone. I think it's Tuesday that's closest there with that death cap second. Wind not looking like the snowball has been nearly as kind as it was to him yesterday in his Caitlyn game. 20 CS down for against Altec, who's just so far ahead on items. Although, as I say, that Wind does indeed finish off his Infinity Edge. So Tuesday can get the death cap rolling as well, which it doesn't look like will be the case by the time this dragon rolls around. CLG going to be in a better position. We have seen that 5v5, they do feel confident. They know how to play this style of League of Legends. But navigating around this mobile Ezreal, black shielding, carries there from Acre and all the disruption of the Morgana. Plus this KO with 2 items now as well, as Soaz has finished the Nashes. Seems like a pretty tall ask here, but CLG going to have 5 ultis and 5 champions alive around the Drake pit. So this is their time. Potluck has been knighted by the Braum there, and now going to go in. Fraggus is going to have to try and kill him, but the Kale! Such a cool combo with the Olaf as well, but here comes the Redemption down. A big ulti out of Day as the block happens. The Dragon goes over to CLG, and they're going to win the fight as well! Wind kills almost everybody there. Going to get the other one as Altec's the only one left alive, and Phil instantly going to get in there with the Justice Punch. The taunt is wonderful. The Ignite is almost enough. It is. Phil going to grab the ace as CLG find a miracle team fight around that Dragon. Now the gold lead has been cut down from 5,000 to 2,000. CLG going to get the Baron as well. And at the end of the day, we're going to be back to even here as CLG's team fighting just unreal good. That Infinity Edge worked overtime for Wind. He did so much damage in that team fight. And there's Baron, and look at that gold lead, 700 gold now between the two teams. Soul point for CLG, Death Cap done for Tuesday. 2 items now for the Ornn. It's funny that they had none of those things with the gold deficit they had for that Drake fight, and still they just destroyed Immortals. I don't know if Potluck had the Black Cleaver, but he definitely had Warrior, and he was close if not finished on that item, so it's a fair assumption that the Olaf with the KO ulti is just going to wreck face against some of these carries, but IMT could not find the right targets. I think no one could just catch up to the Olaf in the pit, running around with a KO ulti on him. And CLG's counter engage was perfect. Again, you know, this is the team that is playing this Vi, is playing unconventional marksman for Wind. Is playing on every chance they get. But it's working. It works for this team. And it's really cool to see CLG Academy have their own style and be successful with it. Granted, this game is not done, but IMT have had their entire lead washed away in the tide. And CLG is still with this Baron ready for a couple more minutes. They're going to try and smash down what towers they can. So is working the split push, though. Still very strong in this KL. He's going to be able to take down maybe this tier 2 if CLG can't get back. Tuesday's busy splitting the top, so they will get a tower here, but this trade doesn't feel all that good. It's only Deus with the teleport. I mean, Phil, I guess, can also join, but he's not really going to wave clear against this Kale as support Galio. They're going to go in, though. Fragus instantly onto Altec, but the good block there on the ulti out of Ornn. Fragus flashes out of there. Two-shot Raj not going to find him, but that is enough to draw so as his TP, which is actually pretty important for CLG. Maybe now the re-engage. Wind, a ridiculous amount of damage onto this Kale, and I think that's enough to take this tier 2 out. They're going to face tank it. They are going to take it down as well. Tuesday also has been busy kind of slowly pushing minions up this top half, so CLG, again, all of a sudden, they're in a massive gold deficit. Didn't have Soul Point, didn't have the tower lead. Now they have all of that off of that Baron. Up about 1,500 gold. Ornn items are starting to come out. They'll look to upgrade either Orianna or Jhin come that next level. And it's just all coming together for CLG. A minute 30 for IMT. Gonna have to fight for this Mountain Soul. And, you know, Mountain Soul maybe not the most exciting of the souls, but gets the job done, certainly. Like I say, no team has ever complained about getting a Dragon Soul. And I think with this like team fight comp with all these shields with this front line, I don't mind Mountain at all. Especially with all the damage deals on the IMT side. Like I said, it's fine. It's a Dragon Soul. No one's cranky about it. It's filling Fragus with some ward-smacking synergy there. Kind of funny to see attack animations be similar speeds, but Fragus ready again with the initiation. 3 items now for both the Jhin and the Orianna. IMT going to get mid-prio first. Dragon's on up for 45 seconds though, so CLG got a little bit of vision and dip back in and retake control of the area, you have to think, because this Soul Dragon just seems so obvious to fight over. CLG, they're going to get things pushing in mid. IMT looking for a pick here. They've got plenty of good tools for it. They've got Twin Shutters and GLP on this Morg. They've got the Olaf with the ulti. They've got Kaelor. They've got Black Shield. Got Braum. CLG, they're going to stick together here. Two-shot Barrage going to deal a decent amount of damage, and Altec's poke is very significant. Doesn't have a third finished item, but he's got a QSS, so he can stay quite a bit safer now. Although not from the knockups, so going to have to be careful of Vi ult, Ornn ult, Galio ult. But if Braum doesn't use his E, there's Wind though getting things started. Actually, it's a Drake started by Potluck. So is the one getting tagged. Fragus is there. Into the Jhin ulti. That's almost enough for the kill, but Deus is going to get the ulti followed up, and Wind's going to get the pick. IMT looking for the Drake. It's a 5v4 though. They will get the Dragon, but Acre going to be in trouble. Tuesday's looking to take him down. The ulti is there. Good Zhonya's as well to buy time, but Tuesday able to get that kill. And I don't know if CLG need the Soul to end this game. It's funny, 17 minutes of this game, and there was no kills. And now 10 minutes later, look what's happened in this game. CLG gonna look to bust down bottom and mid here. Wind needs one more bullet in that tower. Maybe two. One good one. Oh, no, he's hitting champions instead. It's too tempting with the fourth shot as the rest of CLG crash down bottom. And are they gonna get no inhibs here? Surely not. Yeah, taunt here for Phil to threaten. Fraggus also getting there. Somebody needs to hit this inhibitor. Fraggus is not the one to do it, but the cannon minion's gonna get it done. No, it's not. Good shockwave. But there's a Galio ulti again. IMT, why are you starting this fight? Tuesday on a rampage takes down 2, and maybe it was a bait all along. CLG lure IMT into a false sense of security. Dea's getting slowed up, but he's pretty tanky. Fraggus looking for the angle on the Vault Breaker. Make it Face Breaker as Aker. Never mind, he's dead. Legs got snared up. Kale and Ezreal hit you. Wind is like, get off my team. I'm Jin with 3 items. Don't mess with me. But bottom inhibitor's down, mid inhibitor's exposed. The rest of CLG will likely be able to get away here safely. And kind of an overcommit there for IMT, defending their inhibitor. Finds them with a big hole in the bottom of their base, which is going to make it tough to defend against this next Baron that's already spawned. Yes, IMT did stop the Mountain Sword from going over, but that is the world they're living in. Up against a team with Soul Point and a very itchy team fight ult button finger. That analogy didn't work out. But CLG have been so active with these kind of comps, which is ultimately the thing that I've enjoyed watching from CLG Academy. It's not just that like this style suits them and that they're clearly comfortable with it, but they do stuff with it. Like again, despite how slow the early game was in this game, CLG know that this kind of comp, they just know how to play. Tuesday looking very comfy on this Orianna as well. Again, was a counter pick here to the Morgana. The CS isn't really fair of like what's happened in this game, I don't think. Tuesday didn't exactly get, you know, a massive laning phase lead because really nothing happened in the laning phase. But being able to flex this Galio, showing that you have more strings to your bow than, you know, just Galio plus Vi and friends. You know, yes, they have Ornn, but everyone knows Ruin played Malphite. I'm sure Deus can play it too. Wind has more than one different marksman pick that scales well that he can pilot. Got the death cap already upgraded by Ornn. It's getting tricky here for IMT as they're trying to split push with this Kale. So is his Lichbane. He's level 16. He's got Nashus. He's got Gunblade. Like, this Kale is deadly. Oh, Wind. That's not a good person to get snared up. And instantly Fraggus is like, I guess I'm tanking this Mystic Shot. Wind's still going to lose a pretty significant chunk of health. Baron is up for CLG. They did take that very leisurely because IMT, again, can't really do much with the big super wave pushing in bottom lane, but CLG are going to look to put the bow on this game after a rough mid game where they're down about 5k. CLG just with such a demonstration of mastery of these team fighting comps, these CLG comps. It does seem like the great mystery of CLG is not over. Here comes Fraggus. Pollock better get out of there. The Jin, one more. Oh, he goes Altec instead. It was the ruse. Here's the Galio. Blocked up. Oh, knocked up as well. That feels so bad, man. Altec forced to flash out, but here comes Tuesday. Gets the first go into Aker, so it's pulled back. See you later. It's CLG. Killing KO with the ulti up. And just looking so good by Galio and all of their friends in the follow-up CC. CLG just going to walk it into mid here and finish off this game. The taunt's going to land, Gate's going to die, Phil is going to go golden, and CLG are going to finish off the Nexus. Wind, he wants blood, he needs to pump up the KDA. See you later, Altec. See you later, Nexus. That's CLG taking a 2-0 weekend.